It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And we are underway in Buffalo. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
And again, it's Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Catch is made by Hardman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. Following the fumble recovery, Allen. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen flushed out right. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Allen from the gun on third down. And Diggs has it. It's a room to maneuver. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Throwing again on second and 10. Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, it's Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. On first down, Allen. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Allen. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll look to run with Moss. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A final shot before half for Allen. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Bass on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. What a run there from Josh Allen. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. after the touchdown pass to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Mahomes now to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Looking downfield for Kelsey. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 47 yards. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. In his own end zone, it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they work this out past the 25.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Allen going to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
The tackle there by Ben Niemann. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To the air. Allen out to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They will run with Singletary. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Chris Jones on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And now they'll throw with Allen. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And it's intercepted at the goal line. picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Mahomes will throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Mahomes. He finds Robinson. A gain of 6 there on first. Mahomes. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. They go right back to Singletary. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here. Going to go on 4th down. Going deep for Diggs. He's got a man complete. And he takes it in.